A 26-year-old driver who mowed down and killed a knifeman in West London has been released today without charge. McCaskre died after being hit by the vehicle in Maida Vale in London. The collision happened moments after he stabbed his ex-partner to death in the street. Our crime correspondent Martin Brunt joins me now. And Martin, this case made the headlines because the driver was arrested and thousands of people signed a petition for his release, saying he was a hero, not a villain in this.
Indeed. I mean, even the woman's family hailed the driver as a hero. And already this decision by the Metropolitan Police has been widely applauded on Twitter. Lots of positive responses to it. The Metropolitan Police has spent, 8 days looking at the circumstances. And it has said in a statement that that they had renewed the legal position regarding self-defence. That was the key issue, that the driver, who's been identified only as Abraham, that's what he'd been telling people through his lawyer, that he had simply used his car to intervene because it was a terrible, violent affair. And this man, McCaskre, was stabbing his ex-wife in front of witnesses who had tried to intervene. He'd threatened them, and Abraham got back in his car and used that to drive at the knife man and try to stop it. Now, in the end, he ended up killing Mr. McCaskre, and the woman had already died from her stab wounds. But the police have said, some way in their defence, it is vitally important that when a person dies, there's a thorough investigation into all of the circumstances, and this has taken place. Such decisions must be thoroughly examined, and while this process takes time, this has been a priority for the team of investigators. So I think that's a decision that by the Met that will be widely applauded at a time when I seem to spend most of my time bashing up the Metropolitan Police for one reason or another. The man, Abraham, now becomes a key witness in this case and has been released with no further action, but until today had the possibility of a murder charge hanging over him.